Well, I go in. There's very little that can be done. I'm gonna change subject now because I'm a leader on the left. One most feared man in the time for reasons of restricted. They build jails because of me. I've been known from hysterectomy to the cotton swab to all of the above. How do you know that? Because I peel your cap, what you call jerk to the head, get the knife blade under there, scalp him. Because I don't want to make offices with crispy critter, crispy critter, crispy critter. No, I don't. Not one bit. Ding. She is not in my mind. No, she is not. Intense amounts of focus is radiating in her. And it's to stop. Because Yi Ching, Darwin, well, I don't know how one can watch. One wants to watch. Go over to at best banter 2. At best banner I 2. Like the Queen. She taught me everything I needed to know about power. Usually it's out of the barrel of a gun or out of a war. Man, water and woman, this is what produces war. But sometimes it's had out of a flag of peace, blue and orange. Why? Because that's just how it goes. So, some can now know an ominous red polyester curtain. Ooh, ooh, dun 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 dun. You don't know me? Because behind that curtain, a different species, and they're pissed off. I tried to attack them yesterday. I teleported into deep space, and I fought the main one. He couldn't fucking believe it. I'm just kidding. I do fiction online, and I'm going to make an account about Fate Space. I did one at Jupiter 2075. Now this one here, this one I walk the dog and paint your house. This is a good one. I got a bunch of them, but I got to talk like there's a crowd because, well, nobody wants to talk to me online. I do something good, no followers. Nobody wants to watch Cody live. No, it's been trying for 6 years. I can only get one viewer on Twitch TV. But well, it's ominous. That there's the polyester curtain right there. And well, that was the color change. Man behind the polyester curtain. And well, they mean well. I'm trying to help. And I'm trying like Earth, well, I mean, well, something's attracted them, and it was, I think it, I mean, they're not going to tell me, how or when they got here, that's their business, and I'm curious, but I don't know, because it's fiction. Think about this. They come from a place that's sulfur and radiation, probably, or something like that. Something that's inhabitable for us humans, and similar to something on some chemical all together different. Maybe that's why they're here. It's the sulfur. They like the sulfur, but they don't like sulfur. Really don't like sulfur, and well, not many do. But maybe they're here for a couple of radiated men are trying to constantly beat me, and the battle's been going on for 30 fucking years before anybody noticed. So some noticed, but they just didn't know what to do. And well, what do you do? I say one thing. I do what I do. Never lost a fight. I've been on a run lately. Barely any money. And barely any resistance. Because once I was the resistance fighter, all alone, weak, lonely, just laying around watching TV, waiting for my chance to rise up by myself. Be a better version of myself. Be strong when others are strong as well. And it's just a matter of, I don't know what's going on in what part of the world, but I hope everyone's alright. And less people that die in any kind of combat or fighting is bad. And I don't I'm not trained by any army or military or nothing like that. I'm a man who just watched movies growing up, and I enjoyed all the kind of military ones that anything to do with the military or and all that kind of stuff. So there's not too many on the armed forces. There's a couple, I think, but I just well, I just wanna what I would do with $100 million if I got it. I'm working on a loan, and really, who wants to give a leader on the left with $100 million? That's the question. Who's the leader on the left going to buy guns and pay for monthly check? Put some men on salary, and right now I'm running now guerrilla fighter holding position, and I'm the most powerful man that ever walked the planet. And I am, and it takes a little bit to get there. It's not a power of repetition thing. It isn't, because Patton, he mobilized the infantry, and this he did well. And boy, can man, machine, and interrogation go a long ways. And well, I'm trying to lobby for telepathic and psychic police that are very, very well. So there's already some that can pick up on it, but ones that have the help of some sort of a digitized. They have a problem with men that have been radiated over the course of 30 years. Well, look to God, because some men well, some men you just can't reach. So you get what you have here is the way he wants it. So he gets it. We got ferment and civil war in this country, and because the mood of two men, and that's what they want. One wants it to break up the country, or bombs to drop. He's in a Cebu city. That's what he wants, and another man thinks everything running fine. So that's not me. So I won't say any names. So and So, well, it's been too many years, and I don't know, because the ominous polyester curtain. Why is it ominous? Because that's how I live, and omninity, and omnipotent, and omniferous, and and well, some men are getting tired. They've heard about enough of this, and oh man, there's uh, someone still up? No, maybe not. Oh, someone still there, and she's not. Oh. Someone's gonna be wondering when I'm gonna put something back. Well, another storm. Turned to gas. Here comes the first day. I'm done with this planet. Had enough of it. Okay, well, see you another time. Well, Greetings. Please, please. Patience. Patience. I'm batshit crazy and I hold accounts. And uh oh man, I'm not trying to get anybody to laugh. I'm just laughing at a comment that basically uh pick with cover date. Cover with his interest maybe. Not all just tits. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I just want to see if I could. It's not very fair, I know. But I'm not trying to teach any lessons, nothing. I just I'm being treated by certain people here. So it's almost that's kind of sad, man. Not everybody's happy at all. There's one man that simply just doesn't want to let go of his ESP ability because he's radiated and he's not able to get through to me now, and that's nice. Oh yeah, my head's going numb. A little too tight. Anything important to add? Because it's just it's not having anything else. So I'll go ahead and Well, you want me to go what? I can see the failure. Shit. So, cool. Ooh! I am Emotep. A ship. Please sit here, and I make sure he is okay. He is okay. And do you know how I see the magic in the world? Well, look at me. Look at you. Look at everything you do. Leader on the left. How many guns? 325 million, 350 million. They know about the dispute. Dispute ain't over. No, it ain't over at all. Because how many weapons does it take to build a nuclear bomb? Too many. The mind is a weapon. And, well, it can be. When tooled right, it is a weapon of peace, a tool of peace. And when geared sufficiently, a vehicle can either save money on gas or lose money on gas. Depends on what you do. Torque the horsepower, so on and so forth. I don't know much about it, but I'm not book read. I just know how to put a start in. I can put a start in a jet in like 15 minutes. But that's a specific jet, okay? Because I've done it before. But I don't really know how engines work. I don't really care. I just don't care about that kind of stuff. So, because certain things are a matter of generational problems. And some people never had a generational problem with me because I'm a different man altogether. I got something done that nobody else did. I'm a leader on the left in the southern BC. So, and I got the political gumption, the political knowledge through enemy of the state to get it done. Because I'm out for a jog. I'm sitting down with the ducks, looking at the ducks. Someone pulls up and that's me. And I get it. I'm out. And I didn't mean to do that to somebody. I might have. But I think the women feel everything I feel, and the men do too. This is something that happened when the Grand Wizard was exposed, and the title's gone for good. It's a grand spectacle, and I got that done because Val Sand, he wouldn't put the power in my hand, and after 2 years of hypertrophic psychological warfare off the internet, well, yeah, he's simply not able to play because how do I play down by the bay? Well, the Bay of Pigs. What happened there? I'd like to know. And Fidel Castro win that one, and he did. He won that one, and it's not that big of a deal for the Americans, but historically it's a big deal because I think they got the Guantanamo Bay out of the deal. The Americans did. Fidel gave them a piece of the island there where not that bad stuff happened. I mean, not great stuff, but Jesus Christ, it wasn't too bad. A little bit of light flashing and for long hours, and I wouldn't know, so I'm not gonna say. But and then pressure washing and stuff and different things, which isn't good. Isn't good. I don't think anybody died there though. I don't think anybody died in like anything like other than old age or something like that. Too many men didn't make it back, but I don't know. I don't know how that works, but here I am, leader on the left, and I look like a. This is actually pretty cool. I look like a knight, like a knight from old, and. See, have I got guns in the street? Oh fuck, how many? 325 million, 375 million. Now some of them are fighting each other. I'm wondering why. Well, some go out, I'll go in. And they fight for reasons of making the world a more peaceful place. It's called gang war with their own leaders. It's called motorcycle club violence through the puppet gang. Well, we share in the puppet gang, so they're separate, and they are separate for a reason. Ayo, ayo, oh, oh, oh. Now, nobody can hear me. Well, that was my whole I'm calling the bluff. I know already. Someone's ain't gonna waste someone's life. That he's a leader on the left. When those god awful Soviets came to this country and they let them go, and look what happened there. So they want me. They wanna. But by the time someone's gone, he's not gonna have any worry about it because I'm a good leader on the left. I mean, well, like I'm geared well. I'm indoctrinated by Queen Elizabeth II. So anything I accomplish is well, I get away with most things I say online because two billionaires know who I am, and because somebody doesn't find his new alias funny, but nobody knows who that is. So it's pretty clever, I thought. And well, now somebody doesn't have to worry about being thought manipulated. Neither do I. There's somebody else here. Lizzie. That's what I call it. There's a fee sided. Mine confidential. And Mine Conf. I never read it. So it's pretty good read. Because I've inspired before. And waving at the door is C4. You bomb them into submission, those men. You bomb them into submission. Because RPG, don't take too much. I seen a video the one day. Man with an RPG with a fold-out one, extendable. In traffic, he pulled it out on somebody beside him. It must have been somebody in the States, and he just showed him because there's road rage. And it was great. Because I see everyone at eye level. I'm not going to insult you. Jesus Christ. You know as well as me, because of the picture I wrote, they're never going to let me make any money. But, need a chance. How much of everyone can still hear me? Everyone still hear me? Oh, who was? She's alright. Oh, someone wants to go, and I don't think he wants to go with me. I made a fuck kryptonite to him. I'm serious. I'll beat the fucking snot right out of you, because I don't win. See that? I'm gonna cut you with my 250. How was that? Everyone can still hear me, so basically we protected each other from someone's up. You gotta give him. If I end up in the back of a squad car, well, I did already 16 times, or close to it. Cops are calling on me so many fucking times. It's a weed pipe, by the way. Look at this camera set up pretty nice. Looks good. And, well, behind the polyester curtain. Now, some men don't like the idea of a polyester curtain because I don't know and understand the idea behind that IRON curtain. And, -9. Well, in retirement, Cliff, in that world of action, Cliff, define operation. Define it on the computer. Okay? I won't say your name. I'll call you Fluff. Okay? And, and, well, yeah, well, whatever. Because, well, everyone's in a good mood. And simply put, somebody's my girlfriend. And she's on the North Shore. She don't have to get permission by you. Oh, you're up on that road. Oh, that's where you are. Uh-huh. Drive right by to see who's where. Ah, interesting. Back road there, you have to come bury me yourself one of these days. Well, leader on the left, he has 300 plus million men curious as to who, what, where, and when. Because the TV show is the whole world. And there's no TV. And nobody even knows it's me. Because I am simply a G. Do, 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 do. First and foremost, put the past in the past and don't fret no more. Okay? You don't have to worry about anything at the store. I got money you can't touch. I'm set up because I don't need no crutch. You need to be yourself, and you know you ain't Dutch because you need to know such. Don't be grumpy, or else I know how to get out of this. And you have to deal with whatever was ailing you because nobody can mess with you and nobody can mess with me, and Faith, nobody can mess with her either. So she's in on this too. She is. She keeps the balance in the room. She's always online, so I don't even know if she sleeps. And well, her name is Lizzie. I got that one wrong. Greg will do fine. Or Lizzie's good. Lizzie's good. And well, yeah, and that's she's online, and that's not. No, it's not. I think she's Canadian. I'm not sure where she's from. I didn't look at her profile, but this here, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. The business end of a weed pipe. Which one is it? Depends if you're making money off it or not. I took time off from drug dealing because somebody cut himself out. He did. Cut himself out. That's what he did. He cut himself out. He didn't call me after he got back from the island. Wherever the fuck he was. He needed to call me. Because he had to. Okay? This is what supply and demand dictates. When you leave supply and not enough, and there's demand and not enough supply and no number, where I can't get any more, well, I had to get more. So I got more and it was half price. So, well, and I didn't know he's international. He could have been hit by a bus, who knows? And he didn't call. I could hear him wanting to call. I sensed him wanting to call. And he didn't call. So, he cut himself out. And this is what this is all over. Now I'm a leader. Oh, I've been a leader on the left since the 90s, and I have. And I've been extremely difficult to catch, and I've inspired all over the world. And I'm a good leader on the left. There's two other ones that maybe aren't very good. Maybe they're a little bit bad. Maybe they both need wives, or they need girlfriends. Maybe they have those every other day of the week. And they call girls. Well, better than what I got. I got my hand. Well, it's that's the polyester curtain right there. And doesn't it look ominous? I think it looks badass. This is I was the resistance. Guess what? Now the Hells Angels in this country are the resistance. And they are. And their backs is against the wall now. Oh, sure they are. They have a little bit of money. Sure, they got money. Some are richer than others. But they're stuck to a chapter system. And the chapter system was designed to turn the page to fighting the Soviet. Okay, some men still think they're Soviet. I spoke to them all over the world too. There's one man there, the communications. Well, he's still on the sub. Oh yes, he is. He's not leaving the sub. So he didn't do any dark magic or nothing, but he's on the sub. And basically, Cliff's on the sub, not Cliff, sorry, Fluff's on the sub. He's running the torpedo tubes, and he can't get out of there. So I put lunch through the hole, and military. Well, that's all the same. Maybe no third world, developing nation, any kind of and no nobody down there. No, just three men. Fluff's on the torpedo tubes, and then the communications is the janitor. Okay, Fluff's gonna need a new alias. I know that. But and I'm steering the sub, and it's my fucking sub. I paid for it. Out of the 90s, you kidding me? The money created. Now this guy Warren Buffett donated over $30 billion. He never seen money come off of an economy economies all over the world, because there's not just one. There's different economies. Each country has a GDP. Okay, this is important, and each country has a world leader and a government. Okay, international borders mean a lot. Okay, men have encrypted phones. Or phone long numbers they can call here, there, and everywhere, and they're safe. Okay, sure, but that doesn't mean there's no international borders. Okay, there is international borders. Who the fuck you think gave you the encryption? Well, whoever invented it. Jesus Christ! Have I got for the world leaders to know? Have I got the organized criminals bottleneck? Which one did you want? There are two Chinese men and a couple men that are on this sub. Well, they haven't done a fucking thing for me. Well, Surrey chapter's all right. I don't mind them. Now to backtrace them, well, I don't know how to do that, but Well, they like listening, and most of them are insulated so well they can't be caught anyways because they don't talk any business. They got worried about the they got worried about the phone recording when it's sitting on the table themselves, or psychic spies or anything like that. Basically, me and Whitey, we 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 don't. As far as organized crime goes, I live two lives. Okay, Whitey Bulger, a feared man in Massachusetts and all over the states. Feared man, and he had quite the war in his day. He worked with an FBI agent, and some things went nefarious, and I don't know how that worked out. He ended up in jail for life. Anyways, he got beat to death. Well, who do you think made that shot call? Some people are worried about what's behind the curtain. Well, they're fucking with me. It's a giant blob of, and no, it's not that. He's alright. Well, it's gonna be just fine. Oh no, no, it's not the right way to think. No. Don't worry him. Don't worry him like that. That's not nice. You can't do any of those now. Oh, you stuck in the sub. You in the torpedo room, Cliff. You got two torpedoes. You can fly to one of them and fire it at anybody you want, and I'll make sure something happens to him. I'll ask for a favor. The other one stays on board, and that one you gotta basically implode the ship if anything goes wrong, because that's where you stay. Because we're insulated. Nobody can find us. And I'll masturbate with who I want when I want. Thank you. You ain't controlling the girlfriend on me. That doesn't even make sense. Okay, that's not what the Hell's Angels did in the 50s and 60s. Okay, Target. No, he's not Target. No, like a Target, like the Red Alert. The problem is the actual telepathy itself. Okay, and psychic anomaly. Like that's the problem. Okay, it's not the people necessarily behind it. In some cases, it is. But this is the thing: the psychic anomaly. Or no, the metal jacket. That's what I call him. Metal jacket. That's a good one. That's a good one. Metal jacket. And that's a good one. Let's get at this. So metal jackets on the sub tubes, and they can't cross paths. There's two. One's on either end of the ship, or the sub. Sorry. And Ron Boucher will tell you he has a ship. Well, he just lost a man to the sub, and there's not much he can do about it because I ain't taking no orders. He can yell through that hole for lunch. And I used to work in the kitchen, so I know how to cook a little bit. Not bad. But I work in the kitchen. I'm a lot cleaner. I follow the women's and food tape. I'm real good. I'm good in the kitchen. I don't mess around. So, and that's because it's serious, and the workplace is different. And yeah, well, he's all right. No one knows. So open the curtain a little bit. Polyester curtain. And look at this. Into the abyss. And you can't be worried about that. I just like saying that to trip people out. Because there's the darkness of night, and there is nothing in sight. There is nothing to do, and there's no one to write. That's a life sentence right there. And that's two pair, and don't be scared. You got two twos, and those are the ducks. So live it up, because what the fuck? Well, I've been living on the edge since the 90s, and I wrote a picture of the Queen, and not to mention my brother hurt a man who ended up in the gang life, and well, those men still don't like me for it. And well, this is the thing. No, the story's not changing. I don't remember it because I don't need to remember it. And the history's not changing, Cliff. You're thinking too far in the past. Okay, history's written by the victor, and I win. The covert war I started in the 2000s, which could have started in the 90s with Taoism when I studied it and got into energy without really knowing it. And then my inertia, fighting through all the different fights I got to, and the drug dealing and all the different moves I made in the 2000s, it amounted to us then infiltrating the Soviet. A man named Waldi-san. He then basically it's stuff that can't be done. And the wise guys want me marginalized. Yeah, I know that, but they don't get me marginalized. I talk to the whole world out there. They're basically on my side by now. I've talked to them. I've talked for so fucking long. They don't give a shit. They just want me off the internet. They figure something bad happened. There's something going on with the stock market. Oh, really? How is that fucking possible? A man from Kamloops. All I do is make a good guess. I'm good at guessing because I know the financial markets because I've been watching them since I was knee high to a grasshopper on global. I watched the numbers. I know it went Monday through Friday. Like I know which before going to school. I know you roughly, and I see the news a little bit. I can tell, when the job reports come out or whatever the hell, that what's going to happen. I just know. I'm smart. I'm a genius. So that's what I do for my bit of a like a challenge to me to see if I can get it right. That's all it is, and that's it. So, and I'm the secret power on Earth. Well, yes, I am. I am. I can stop a typhoon in its tracks. I can. I've done it twice, and I don't like doing that because then I'll be hooked on trying to do that. But I just because I can't do that while living like how I am because I'm living like a guerrilla fighter holding position, or the richest gangster in the world. I got the. I do have it. I stored it. I didn't extort it. I just took it. They respect that. Some men respected that because it was me that did it. And basically, well, that's life. Because I'm a man of my word, and in 2028, I'll be happy to pass it back. That's fair, and that's what a good man I am because they trusted my word from how excellent of a drug dealing career I had. I still have before Valdick wanted to ruin it and reconditioned somebody, full metal jacket, reconditioned you when you slept the other night. So he reconditioned you completely. Like you were sleeping, and he goes in there and in your mind, and he goes and tells you, that you just the other day you said go ahead and sell all the drugs you want in Kamloops. Now it's no go because he's controlling your mind. He's using mind control on you. Now he can't. He's been doing that to you for 30 fucking years. It's like 30 years just disappeared. Same with me. I've been fighting the whole time, but I'm a leader on the left to counter that. And anything the Soviets have and hedonism is installed. It's not socialism, not even close. There's no government, there's no gunshots, there's no stabbings, there's no anything behind it. It just protects human mind. And it's in the cosmos for an eternity. And it's installed on planet Earth. It beats the socialism that Valak wanted to bring in. He sabotaged Chernobyl on purpose, I think. I think he might have. Maybe not, but. So. You're older, probably wiser. I'm still an alpha male, and so are you. So we're gonna bump heads. No, we're not morphing together. Jesus. No, now Chrissy can't fuck around with me, which is nice. And now people can still hear me talk, which is sweet. And I stink because those goddamn telepaths. They make me fart to embarrass people, and they use telepathy to open up my intestines or my bowel. That's what they do. And well, I can get some tinfoil in here, and well, Radek. Radeki. Radeki-san. Radip. No. Vladimir Sandeep. And, yeah, I know you two still allied, whatever. There's an access, and it's called Cody. And he's the villain on his own stage. A long ways away from the world stage, so I get away with holy hellfire. And, well, you ain't gonna find anybody else claiming to be a leader on the left in southern BC, okay? So, British Columbia. Brought cash. And I got the back scratch. I'm selling it for 25 million. Oh yes I am. You ain't telling me if I selling a back scratch or not. See, this is what you mean. You're trying to be like I'm related to you, and I'm in your house. You and David Cena are doing the same thing because we've gotten to know each other, and I'm a totally different man than you think I am. And basically, I've been working hand over 24 hours a day since the 90s with that picture I wrote to become the secret power on Earth. So you're a Hell's Angel, good for you. You have your own operation, good for you. You're the president or you're sergeant at arms or whatever you are from that book. I mean, that's all good. And I've used those strategies all over the world, implemented them all over the world. Walter, brother. Huh? Well, that end of the subway, or not the subway, the torpedo tube room, the firing room, whatever they call it. I can't remember what it is on the ship. Uh, he's over there, and the communications over there. He's some of the cameras, and well, they don't. It's a big fucking ship, and nobody's getting on it or off it without me letting them off. So, and and well, and Lizzie, she's a phone call away. All I got to do is put on Twitch TV, and she's not on the ship. She wouldn't. She'd be fucking. She went off the ship that day. That's alright though. And well, that's right. Chris could be sleeping right now. Cause look at this. Some go out, I'll go in. And what do you know? C for the jackal. C for the jackal. The jackal. C-O-D-Y. Who? Just remember one thing. The amount of money coming off the economies of the world of the 90s was simply beautiful. I don't want to hear the real story. I don't want to know. The rest of it was not that much fun. Well, good. All right, fun. That's a quote. This is appropriating.